I am the Highland scribe, scribe to the stones, to the winds, to the bloodlines that walk unseen. Come closer, closer still. You see, the fire's warm, but this tale tonight, this tale runs wild. Tonight I bring you the true tale of the Lady Lindsay of Edzell. You see, in the red stone lands of Angus, where the mist clings to the ruined walls, and the past breathes a little softer than the present, there lies a broken keep, Edzell Castle, seat once of the proud and thorn-blooded Lindsays, and there, beneath the weeping ash trees of the old kirk, lies a woman whose name is still carried on the winds. Her name was Catherine Campbell, a noblewoman of Cawdor blood, twice wed, a mother, a courtier, and wife to David Lindsay, the 9th Earl of Crawford. She lived not in shadow, but in the heart of Scotland storms, where alliances were made and broken by steel or a wedding ring. Now you see, she died in 1578, not in some mystery, but at Brechin Castle, where the fire was warm and the rooms were wide, and illness still took the mighty. Her body was brought to Edzell and buried beneath the carved stones of the Lindsay Isle. Her name was written in the soft, grieving hand of the parish clerk. So far, that is all the truth the ink tells us. But no Highlander trusts ink alone. For it was said, though not in books, but in the hushed tones, that she did not go quiet into the earth. Some said she stirred in her coffin, that the vault rang with the sharp clink of metal of a hand that reached in for the rings she still wore, that a grave robber turned white as death when her eyes opened and fled screaming into the trees. Others said she'd found the vault open and stumbled barefoot and half lost to the castle gates, but they would not let her in. The servants fled at the sight of her, a figure in white, bloodied and whispering in a dead woman's voice. Left in the cold of night, she is said to have died again, this time only yards from her front door. But no parish wrote of this, no minister preached it, yet still the tale lingers. And now, in the half-light of Edzell, some say she walks, not as a wailing ghost, but as a sorrow that lingers, a presence in that aisle, a flicker past the arch, a breath of cold where no wind should be. But hear this, and hear it true. No record proves she rose from the grave. No guard ever wrote of that pale figure. But the legend will not lie down. And that, my friend, is where history ends and tradition begins. We do not say that the tale is fact, but we know it holds a kind of truth about grief, about silence, and about women whose stories were told too quickly. So if you walk Edzell's broken stones, bow your head, especially at her isle, not for the ghost that they've made her, but for the woman that she was. You see, too many today mistake folklore for fact, or worse, treat these women as ghost props in their histories. This version that I am telling, is for those who want to remember Catherine Campbell, not just as a wailing white shadow, but as a mother, a noble woman, and a human being. Let the mystery live, but let the women live too. I am the Highland scribe, scribe to the stones, to the winds, to the bloodlines that walk unseen. And until the fire lights again, sleep tight, wanderers.